Hey everyone, I'll be discussing my approach towards the problem of alarm clock, and the way I have approached is like this. As you have already seen the UI of the alarm clock, which looks like this. Here a user can input the hour, then minute, then seconds, and he can also set AM, PM, and you can and click on set alarm. So firstly what I have done is I have added an event lister on the window. When every content is loaded in the window, I will call these functions. What are these functions? First one is drop down menu, which is basically setting up the values of hours, similarly for minutes and seconds. Then after every second I am fetching the current time, which you can see here because it's updating every single time, every single second. So I'm using get current time to show the current time to the users. Then I have used fetch alarm function, which is basically to fetch the current or all the alarms that are already there in local storage. Because in this function I have used local storage to store the alarms, because if a person if a person hits refresh, all the alarms are gone. So that is why I have used local storage. So you can see the get current function here. It is creating a time object and setting the new values of hour, minute, second in hours, and it is returning that time and also setting up the inner HTML to time. Then secondly, we have fetch alarm function, which is basically fetching all the alarms which are there in local storage. It's checking. See, here I'm storing all the alarms from local storage by calling this function check alarm function and to returning this alarms to fetch alarm function. And after having all the alarms from local storage, I'm setting all those alarms again by using the set alarm function. Now, here comes the main part. If a person clicks on this set alarm button, what's going to happen? When a person will click on set alarm button, it will fetch all the values and it will convert the values to a string by using this function, and I will pass this string to set alarm function. Here we are passing the values we are passing the values to set the alarm, and every 500 millisecond I have used this because after every 500 millisecond I'll be checking if the current alarm is equal to the current time. If yes, so it's going to show alarm ringing, else it will add the alarm by using save alarm function. Now add alarm to DOM. This function is actually adding the divs which are actually alarm, and after adding those divs on UI, we are fetching the delete alarm button from the UI so that we can add delete alarm function to that. And since we are adding the delete button to the alarms, so that is why we are using the delete alarm function. Now coming to the delete alarm function, mm, we are just clearing the interval of the corresponding alarm, and we are also removing it from the local storage. Let's come back to the working part of the alarm. Since it is 147, let me add a alarm real quick. 148. So it should say ringing alarm at 148. Yeah, so as you can see, it shows the ringing alarm. So that's it, and thank you.